Good morning. It's a very chilly morning here in Boston. Still trying to fix this tooth. I had a root canal like a month ago and it's still not really settled in. I don't know what to do about it. Fun stuff. It's very cold. So yeah, Lynn is home. Lynn is back in South Carolina with the kids. I cut myself shaving this morning. You'll be happy to know. I don't know how I did that. I've never cut myself shaving in all my life. Yeah, things are doing pretty good this 2025. Cold, oh my god, so cold. Planning our next trip back to the Philippines. Lynn wants to go by herself, which, you know. No, she likes to go back every 6 months or so. And the plan was she was going to go back by herself this year, and then we were all going to go again next year. But I don't want to do that. I want to go too. I want to go see my house. I built that house for just to look at it from afar on my CCTV cameras every day. And so the plan is that we're going to go probably as soon as the kids are out of school, hop on a plane, and probably stay there for the summer. That's the plan. We are doing really well with our little Airbnb thingy online. We do have to do some updates over there because don't forget, we built that house. We started that house build in 2018 and, pretty much finished it in 2019 with the exception of, additional stuff like landscaping and things like that. But so, it's time to do some work. We did a little work last year when we were there. We had all of the doors, except the master villa. We had all the doors sanded and stained and polyurethane. Came out really nice. The guy used a sprayer. We got to do the fence. The bamboo fence has to be updated. What I really need to do is put a hollow block wall there. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I just hate the look of it. I mean, I have it on behind us, the hollow block wall, because you really can't see it because you're looking the other way, I like to look out and see the bamboo fence. It's nice. And I don't know. I have to think about that. I'm also getting very close to deciding on a pool. But, it's nice to have a pool, but it also brings another dimension of headache. And I don't know if I want that just now. And I'm always worried about the liability. I'd have to get insurance over there. You never know. I mean, pools are risky. They're nice, but they also come with a little bit of a danger and upkeep. But I do have a nice design in my mind, and I always watch my PI Dream. He built a beautiful pool. It's not big, but it's really what I had in my mind. And what I love most about his pool is that he built this waterfall like on the edge of the pool, and he didn't just do it like half-ass. He never does anything half-ass. And what he did was they built like a concrete like storage room, that basically houses all of the mechanics, the filters and things like that. And it came out so beautiful, and it makes so much sense because I kept saying it in my mind, if I build a pool, where the hell am I going to put the filters? I have to build a whole thing. It's going to be far away. You're going to build another structure. But you know what? This is like killing two birds with one stone. It's like, if you ever watch his channel, go take a look at it. And it's so nice. And it's like, just like he built like the storage room, but then he enclosed it in natural stone, not like fake, cement that looks like stone, real stone, which makes sense. It's the right way to do it. And put real stone all around it and made a waterfall out of it. It's beautiful. That's exactly what I would do if I was to build a pool. I think my pool would be a little bit bigger, and it would be a little bit more like, I like the shallow end to be more like a beach entry style pool. So where was I? Just got back out of the dentist. He just adjusted the bite, so it should be okay now. Anyways, I was talking about the pool, right, in the Philippines, and I was thinking that the idea. So my idea was, I'm going to build this pool. Where am I going to put the mechanics? The filter, the pump. Store the supply, stuff like that. I didn't want to build a separate house. It would look awkward. And so I got the idea from my PI Dreams. They built a beautiful waterfall on the edge of the pool. But, but in reality, it's the storage house, and it just makes perfect sense. I would definitely do that if I decide to build a pool. I don't want a huge pool, but I don't want a small one either. I wanted to fill the space properly and still have room for the other villas that we plan to do in the future. But I don't want a property that's just has no green space. It has no. I don't want it to look like so many other properties that you see in the Philippines. That you see if you've ever rented an Airbnb in Panglao or anywhere in the Philippines at a small mini resort. I don't really consider our place a resort, but those small places that they're like a homegrown. Those homegrown places where they'll build 8 villas on this side, 8 villas on that side, and then a pool in the middle. And then that's all you see. You don't see a tree, you don't see any, it's just a walkway, and a pool, and the villas and villas. And I want my house to look like that. I want everything to integrate into the landscape. With the trees, with the pool, with the home, with the plants. My goal and my dream is to really plant the shit out of that property. I haven't done any of it, and it's just wasting time. I just want more plants, more trees. I want more shade. What I've come to learn, especially as a real estate agent, as someone who's been around a lot of properties, I tend to look at things a little differently, and you learn. In the Philippines was new for me, and here at home, you buy a property, you want to clear everything. You want to clear all the trees away, the bushes and everything. But in the Philippines, you don't want that. It's like a desert. You have no bush, no greenery, no trees. Trees mean everything on a property for me in the Philippines. You get typhoons and things break and stuff like that. But if you perfect example, if you look at our friend Paco's house, he planted the heck out of that place, and it's so beautiful. And it's like a tropical paradise, and it's not hot. The plants just provide an enormous amount of shade, keep the place cool. And I really, really want to do something like that for my property. I know what I want to do. I just have to convince Lynn. I like things planted in certain places. We never agree. Whenever we buy plants, it's always, I want to plant it here. She wants to plant it there. She don't want to, I don't know. I can't always have it my way, but she can't always have it her way either. But I would love to see my property with more trees. We got a beautiful property. It's 3,000 square meters, so we have a lot of options. And honestly, I couldn't be any happier with our situation, with me, Lynn, the kids. They're all doing great. And it's of course we would rather be in the Philippines. But we just got to get through the next few years with Kyla getting into college. It's so important, and she's doing really good. Just so you know, she gets distracted easily because she's a teenager. I think Lynn's much tougher than me. Lynn is really tough when it comes to boyfriends. I'm okay with it. And it can be a little bit annoying when you're having a private conversation with your wife and Kyla's sitting next to you FaceTiming her boyfriend, and he's hearing and looking and listening to everything you're saying, and we don't know that she's FaceTiming because she walks around the house with the phone FaceTiming him 24/7. But honestly, Kyla's doing amazingly well in school. We got to set up a meeting now for her junior year graduation and her class requirements and her schedule for next year and all her college stuff. It's all starting now. It's it's really moving fast now, like everything for her. I hope she does well. Her grades are good. She has pretty much all A's except for one class. It's like a B plus, something like that. She's doing well, and hopefully, she gets into college, what she wants. And I can't really figure her out, because she changes her mind all the time, whether she wants to be a nurse, whether she wants to work in radiology, whether she wants to do like blood work or things. All I know is that she wants to be in the medical field. She wants to work in a hospital, and she's on the right track. She's on the right path, and I wish her well. There, she's doing great in school. She hates math. She hates her math. She said, I don't want to go to school. I have to do math every day. But her reading, oh my God, it's off the charts. Her reading is unbelievable. She can read every word. She's so good. She reads all my text messages now. If I'm texting Lynn, she's like reading it off my phone. She's really amazing. She got her first quarter or second quarter report card, and she's ahead of her class in reading. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's kind of the update. Getting ready for our trip to the Philippines. Lynn's packing her Balikbayan boxes. She got more chocolate than Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. I don't know what she's gonna do with all that chocolate. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. And I can't wait to get back there. Hope we can get a good flight. I really want to do go back to the Philippine Airlines where they have direct flights from JFK. The flight was okay last year. We left from Georgia. We left from Myrtle Beach. The ticket that we got was a direct flight from Myrtle Beach, so it included all the stops and destinations. So we didn't have to buy the ticket separately. That was okay, but we got some stuff stolen in Atlanta. That place is crazy. Out of the bags. Then got some of her shoes stolen out of her bags. In Atlanta, I didn't really care for the Atlanta airport, but all in all, everything went smooth. We had really nice seats on the way back. They upgraded us to premium economy. That was a plus. It really makes a big difference. I really got to see if we can get a deal on premium economy seats. And yeah, so we'll be back in the Philippines soon. And thanks for watching. See you all.